In the sleepy town of Willowbrook, Mia found herself staring at a list in her journal titled Ways to Change. She doodled around the edges, hesitating to commit to another failed resolution. Mia often felt overwhelmed by life's demands. She was the type who would dive into self-improvement with a plan that was sometimes too grand and subsequently too difficult to maintain. As she'd learned, willpower had its limitations. That morning, standing at the intersection of defeat and hope, she remembered a piece of wisdom she once read: small changes make big differences. The words settled around her like soft snowflakes, gentle yet impactful. Mia pondered these words and decided to reframe her approach. Her excitement flickered back to life, and she set about implementing change in very modest, tangible steps. Instead of vowing to read 100 books this year, she simply began identifying as a reader during conversations about hobbies. Whenever she felt a craving for knowledge, she reached for a book for 2 minutes, at least once a day. Mia created visible cues by crafting a cozy reading nook, placing a fluffy armchair near the window with a pile of inviting books. The space was attractive, filled with soft pillows and a warm throw blanket, making the act of reading not just a habit but a reward in itself. Her journal, once abandoned, emerged as a daily companion again. Every page bore witness to her small victories. She drew stars beside days marked by consistency, creating a map of her evolving habits. The more she marked, the more satisfying the journey became. When Mia desired a healthier lifestyle, she learned not to leap but to tiptoe. She no longer saw fitness as an intimidating mountain but just a series of small hills. Mia adopted a system, using sticky notes to remind her to stretch for 2 minutes or take a brisk walk during her break. Each note was a stepping stone, a valuable piece of a broader mosaic. Breaking her bad habits was a system of inverse logic. Mia moved the jar of cookies to the back of her cupboard and placed fruit within easy reach. She made tempting indulgences inconvenient, focusing instead on her growing orchard of good habits. Through trial and occasional setbacks, Mia understood the habit loop intimately. Cues created anticipation, driving her to respond, and in turn, she rewarded herself for each success, however minor it may have seemed. Mia knew then, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. By investing attention in building systems founded on empathy and patience towards herself, she legally constructed a path to personal success. With time, Mia's efforts compounded. Her energy changed, her perspective shifted, and her small, mindful steps cascaded into a dance of fulfilling rhythm. One day at a community event in Willowbrook, a neighbor remarked on Mia's newfound energy and asked her secret. Mia simply smiled and said, "It's the art of tiny steps, my friend." Tiny steps.